All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the video. In this video, we're going to talk about Tesla financing and how to actually beat it. Because I don't think I've seen this reported anywhere yet, but Tesla rates actually went up. I don't know when they went up, but I was checking my last video. It used to be as low as 4.74%, but they've just now raised it. But I'm going to give you guys the tips, the tricks, and how to actually beat Tesla financing by actually a long shot. Like this rate I have is like pretty low. I give this tip to all my viewers that want to schedule a call with me for that one-on-one help, but I make videos about this all the time. So basically this is like my do this now or watch this before buying this, because I want to give you guys the tools that to just get the best deal, and so you don't get ripped off on paying too much for a Tesla. Because these Tesla cars, all EVs are very, very expensive. But welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis. I've had 3 Teslas so far, a Model 3, a Model Y, and a Model S. And I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically buying or selling a Tesla or just getting a good financing rate at the best possible deal. So if you're interested in that, please hit that like and definitely hit that subscribe. But let's get into this the video. This video is sponsored, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So I meant to say this video is sponsored by Calendly, but we'll get into that a little later. But let's jump into it. So the Tesla, we're gonna see what Tesla rates are going right now. So there's a cat. Let me hide that real quick. So Teslas are expensive. I say this probably every single video. The Model Y, like base price $66,000 without any sort of options. If you go all the way down to the bottom, don't get full self-driving, and you go to continue and see your estimate out the door, it's going to show you this beautiful screen right here that says if you put down $4,500 at 72 months, your monthly payment is going to be $1,000. But you got to remember, this does not include taxes, fees, any localized DMV, tire fees, any of that stuff. That's another 6 to 10% on top of that you have to factor in. But this is what's really interesting. This got raised pretty recently. It's now a 4.99% APR. Say that with me, 4.99% APR, which it was at 4.74, and now it's at a full 5%. That's expensive. So this Model Y right here is probably like a $1,300 car. Now let's figure that out really quick. So here's autocalculatorloan.com. I put in 75,000, which is probably a little bit high. So 66,000 with taxes, fees, you're probably give or take like $72,000 out the door, like 6,000 on top of that, give or take. 72 months at a 4.99%, zero down, because that's out the door already. What is that monthly payment? Let's see, $1,160 a month. So I'm going to give you the tools right here to show you how to beat 4.99%. I'm going to cut straight to the chase. The how to beat Tesla financing is just simply use a credit union. There's 2 credit unions that I have. This first one right here is Tower Federal Credit Union. I recommend this to everybody. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not affiliated by them at all. I used to make a video before where I used to talk about DCU financing because they had like a referral program, and I bought like 2 cars and used their financing. That used to be super sick. That was a long time ago in a different time frame where it was like 1.24% APR, which does not exist at all anymore. But this is the APR that I found is the best possible rate. And you can see the terms right here. If you go as low as 36 months, you get 2.24, but I would not recommend that low. Typically, I would recommend in like the 60 to 72 month range. So 60 month at 2.99%, 72 month at 3.49%. Not bad, but you might be asking me, you're probably gonna ask me, well, Dennis, how do you join these type of credit unions? Tower Federal makes it super easy. You just go to Y Tower right here. You look into eligibility of how to join, and if your organization that you're could be part of is eligible, then great, you're good. Just open an account, put the money in, free checkings account, whatever, and you're good. But most of us, like what I had to do is I had to go over to this right side here, click become a member, and I had to donate $35 to their foundation to then become eligible for them to open an account and then apply and all that stuff. But The one pro tip that I have, and I recommend to everybody that uses a credit union, is they're different than regular banks. If you apply, you need to follow up with them every single day, every day after that, to make sure your deal gets pushed through. You cannot wait for them to follow up with you. You need to submit all the documents to them, get them the buyer's order that has all the taxes and fees breaking down. So basically like this payment sheet right here, but it has everything, like everything possible, like the taxes, fees, everything. So actually not like this. You need a little bit more broken out like this. Shows all the fees, give them that out the door number, whether it's 67, 70K or even 60K for a Model Y. Give it to Tower Federal Credit Union. They give you a check, and then you bring that to the delivery appointment, and then on your way you go. The other credit union that I recommend, if you were looking for like a little bit longer term, like 84 months, still kind of recommended, but maybe not at these high interest rates. But this is Adelphi Credit Union. Definitely another good credit union. I also like this one because you don't have payments for 90 days. That's a pretty long time to buy a car and just chill for 90 days. That's not bad. I mean, of course, interest gets accrued throughout the whole thing of that, but that's still not bad. But if you need that extra longer term for whatever reason, 84 months, 96 months, 4.34%, not it's bad. I mean, it's bad. It's not like terrible, like 5%, like Tesla's trying to do it to all of us. But if you need it, you need it. Like if you can make the business use case you need that stretched out for the monthly payment. Like you're spending like $500 a month in gas right now, then yeah, that could make sense in some scenario. Or if you're buying this, because you have some sort of plan to make money off of it, then that's a different story entirely. But my recommendation is Tower Federal Credit Union. And if you need help, if you're confused, you're still confused on what to do, this video is actually sponsored by my Calendly link. If you have questions, you need a one-on-one type of call where you can ask someone questions about how to buy a Tesla or get the best possible deal, you can schedule a call with me down below in my Calendly link in my description. It's a 15 to 30 minute call. And after you schedule a call with me, you actually get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use. And you can also have like a one-on-one communication with me afterwards through email, where we can ask any questions about buying a Tesla or selling a Tesla, flipping, or of course financing at a best possible rate. So definitely check that out if you're interested, if you need help. But I'm going to look at the comments as well. So Tech Unboxing, welcome back. Yes, hi again. What are some mods you're going to do? Congrats on buying your Tesla. What financing did you get through? Which one did you pick? Are you going through Tesla financing, which of course is a easier process at the end of the day, or are you going through the Tower Credit Union process? Some of my viewers go this way, some of them go the other way. It really depends on what you want to do, what's your kind of threshold on how much work you want to do. I mean, there's no wrong way to do it. I mean, of course, you're just paying a higher interest rate. But you can definitely go through Tesla financing first, finance it through there, and then refinance through a credit union like Tower Federal Credit Union to get that better rate instead of this like insane 5% rate. But let's do the math here. So we already threw it in the calculator here. Model Y long range, pretty standard base, $72,000 out the door. You can see right here at the Tesla 4.99% rate, and that's $1,159.22 a month. That's expensive. So that's if we went through credit union. Let's see how much are we actually going to save. It's not going to be a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, you're really just saving interest rate percentage points here. But if you got, if everything went well and you got approved financing, 3.49%, let's see what that actually would change your monthly payment and what's like the delta on that. So 1159 at the old rate and 1109 at the new rate. So $50. $50 difference a month times 72 months. So it's a good chunk of change that you're going to save. But then, I mean, this is insane. That's a lot of interest right there. But at the end of the day, you definitely don't want to keep this as, you want to pay a little bit faster, because the longer you keep the loan, the more interest you pay. But at the same time, or if you sell it quicker, it's a different story as well. But Tech Unboxing, you went DCU. Nice. What rate did you get? How are the DCU rates these days? I used to recommend DCU a lot, but they just rates, they just did not get as good anymore. How come you didn't go with Tower Federal? Like, I know you've seen me recommend it a lot. Wow. Wow. DCU. Man, that is sad. A fallen credit union. That I wonder what happened, because they were like the leader in the game for a bit, like the 1.24%, 2%, and they must have got burned with a lot of Teslas or something. That's interesting. And now it's like that's higher than everybody else that I've seen. But 6.24%. I mean, at this point, you might as well just go with Tesla financing, make it an easier process, and wipe your hands free and be on your way and driving your brand new Tesla. But hope this video helps, guys. This is pretty much, the bread and butter, basically how to beat Tesla financing at 5%. Just go through a credit union. It seems like a lot of work, but once you get through the paces, get approved, get the checkings account and all that stuff, it's really easy. Just gotta spend like a couple hours, but it might be worth it if you're gonna keep your car, and if you want that lower rate, then it's definitely worth it in my opinion. But definitely some good stuff. Hope you guys were able to get some good knowledge from this. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that like if you're enjoying it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.